A map that they've got.
You want to pay it?
Opened last year. It's brand new, pristine condition. Hey everybody, Tom here for Tom's Road Trip, and I'm in Gulfport, Mississippi, visiting the Mississippi Aquarium. Now this aquarium just opened August of 2020, so it's a brand new facility. They had their soft opening in late August and had to close because of the hurricanes. But this facility is built to withstand 200-mile-an-hour winds, so they didn't sustain any significant damage. They had a few things of broken glass and trees down. Other than that, they sustained no damage to all the animals were safe. So face masks are required. I'm off to the side, so I took this off, make it a little bit easier to speak. I just came out of the gift shop, got my hat. They give you the option to upcharge, round up, and donate. So I did that. So it was $27 total for my hat, which is about average what I spent on hats. If you're not familiar with my channel, all the places I go to, I always get myself a hat. That gives me a nice souvenir of the location I went to, and it helps support the establishment. With animals, it's very important, and I'm very passionate about the animals. So I love going to places like this. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe now if you like stuff like this. So they gave me a map right at the front. So once I get myself situated, I'll look through the map. The facility is spread out with outdoor exhibits and indoor exhibits. Like I said, face masks are required to be worn at all times here. So as soon as I leave this spot, my face mask goes back on. So you might hear me breathing a little heavier wearing the face mask, but we will do the best we can. So let's get started. Register ticket prices. You do have discounts for military and memberships. Free parking on premises. Alright, so right inside the entry gate we got Crocodilian. It might be kind of hard to see them, but they're underneath the water. Got a nice reflection because this is outside. There's actually two of them in the water. These guys can apparently hold their breath really well. And right across now we got American alligator. You see one of them with their eyes and their snouts sticking out of the water. Typically that's the only part of the alligator that you'll see. Got some penguins. The waters are brown to blue. Freshwater meets saltwater of the Gulf. The Bernard Bayou. This is very nice looking. Alright, North American river otter. And this is their gorgeous habitat. And I see one of them right here. Get a better look, hopefully. There we go. There we go. There we go. Partially hidden. The other one's right in the back. There we go. There's the other one. Now this is just a little bit of the damage that the facility sustained during the hurricane from October. So the damage included one of the sails for the shade. You see the shade sail is missing. That's what caused the damage to the glass here. But they are working on getting it replaced. See the otter sticking his head out. So I try to be careful and slow. Since my camera is pretty large, it could be kind of intimidating and spook the animals. The last thing I want to do is stress anything out. North American river otter's habitat gives you different vantage points. These guys love to be in water. This would be a good spot if they are swimming around. So both otters are in the log now. Alright, so showing you the map. I said there is a mixture of indoor and outdoor exhibits. So currently, I'm right here by number 6, North American river otter. So we'll check out everything, like I said, down here below. And then we'll move into the indoor exhibits. Alright, we got salt marshes. The different ecosystems. Love all the rock work, waterfalls. Alright, up next, bottlenose dolphins. This is how they communicate with each other, echolocation. There we go. Oh, I love bottlenose dolphins.
We've got Axel and Archer that just swam by. Axel is one of our 10-year-old boys, and Archer is one of our 6-year-old boys. There's also 2 other males in here, Nigel, who is 6, and Finn, who is 7.
How long did it take you to learn the differences between them all?
How do you know the difference between them all? Well, there's a very definitive way. All dolphins are born with a unique dorsal fin. That's the fin on top of their backs. It's like a fingerprint for a dolphin. So, same way with us, nobody has the same fingerprint as us. No dolphin has the same dorsal fin, so they all kind of have like different ridges and edges. Nigel, his is very distinct. You'll notice he has a big notch at the top of his that he was born with. So that's the most definitive way to tell them apart. That's actually the way that researchers out in the ocean can tell them apart. They can take pictures of those dorsal fins, input them into a specialized computer program, and then from there on out be able to identify all the dolphins they see out in the ocean just by their dorsal fins.
Wow, that is cool. I didn't know that. Thank you so much for that.
Sure.
Awesome. Get some dolphins over here to say hello. Hi. How are you? We'll get some good views of them. The lady downstairs told me there are 4 males in here.
Squid and other stuff too.
So nice.
Well, they are always curious about weird stuff, so probably like the camera.
Oh yeah.
They're anything that's different, they're curious about. The other day, somebody had a really fuzzy service dog, and they all were like, they were like, "What is this?" Something I always.
Oh, swimming around. Of course, conservation is very important. All about seagrasses. Ecosystem engineers. And nesting on islands. Well, this is a reproduction. This is what an actual nest would look like. Hey, you can help. Gulf of Mexico has some dead zones. Alright, we're gonna go inside the aviary. They got these cards here to let you know what the different animals are. Wow. Love the colorations. Wow. Bright yellow beak. Red hair. Or feathers. I know it's feathers, but it looks like hair. Here's got some ibis. That is pretty bird. Ooh, yellow eyes. Look at that. Now, there's several other bird species on here than what was on the card. They're cute. That's a blue-bellied roller. And it resembles a kookaburra, because that's what I thought it was at first. But it has the same kind of shape to a kookaburra. But it's got a green tinge to its feathers around its head.
In the grass down there.
And the lady was telling me, depending on the light, otherwise it just has a dull brown. But you can see the blue and green on its feathers. Get this nice little bird to the left. Love the design of this place. Oh man, you got this pretty green bird. He's moving all over the place. Really cool looking bird. That's the bird I was trying to film, but he's very quick. Moving around.
These are the males.
Both male.
Yeah, so and she would breed
Got
them
several
until it
duckies,
became very
too.
popular to say it's her
Yeah.
feathers.
These are nene geese.
Lily. Lily.
Come down here during the winter.
Look at that.
If you're ever out and about on a
The Lady Ross's Turco. That's what we saw when I first came in. With the awesome yellow beak and red feathers. And of course the ibis. So while we do see wild white ibis all over the place, these are Caribbean ibis. They're basically cousins of the white ibis. White ibis are native birds. And the lady told me this is the national bird of Trinidad.
Big guy.
Come back to dolphins.
Archer again.
Zipping by.
Axel.
We got ecosystem estuaries. All of the fish. I see some catfish. I got wetlands and people. See, so from up above, I couldn't really see any of the fish. But they got a nice selection of fish in here. Get the freshwater fishes. Ooh, look at this. Look at that cigar. I got a Pelican Point Cafe. There, this is their menu. So I'm gonna get myself a drink before I continue. Probably come back a little bit later for some food. And they got an alligator. This isn't a real alligator, but still, alligator. From the other side, you can see the American alligator, with its head sticking up. Alright, so I got my bottle of soda. Just so you know ahead of time, they do remove the caps. That's for the safety of the animals. So the caps don't inadvertently end up in the water with the animals. So be prepared to have an open soda. Alright, you can see one of the alligators up a lot closer now. This is a young alligator. It's under 5 years old. And there's another one right with them. A couple other animal sculptures out here, or statues. Alright, so Changing Tides is their event center. So there's no actual exhibits inside this building. Alright, so we're gonna go inside the multi-floored aquatic wonders. Alright, the Gulf, the waters are blue and beyond. Alright, so to start, we go up the escalator to the 3rd floor. Just to the right, there are restroom locations. Alright, here we go. Got projections on the wall. There we go. Get the seagulls. Alright, we're at the coast of Mississippi. Alright. Some of the rays. This is their giant multi-level tank. You see more of this stuff on the lower floors. But they do have a touch tank here. It's the proper way to touch the animals. Go the crab.
Look at these crabs.
Yeah, crabs, spider crabs, hermit crabs.
Ooh, hermit crabs too.
Look, watch Daddy touch them.
Wow.
That's the spider crab.
Spider-like, so hence the name
The
spider
spider
crab.
crab.
And also this is quite a decorative crab family, so it's one of few crabs.
You don't want to
that
touch this
actually
one?
Hermit crab. How's hermit crabs growing up? That's a sea cucumber. Ooh. Got some shrimp. And some sea urchins. And we got the Ray Touch tank.
His name is Croy. He's a little teeth.
A little fishy.
Oh, traffic jam. Look at it.
It's a spiny porcupine fish.
You
Ooh.
remember how to do it? Put your hand up and come back.
So the rays have a nice, smooth, silky touch to them. Their barbs are removed for safety reasons. This does not harm the animals as it grows back. How about the Gulfport, Mississippi?
To make sure our fish stay nice and healthy. So thank
And
you
the
so
port,
much
which is very important.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask myself. My name is
There's some little fish.
So feel free to ask either one of us any questions or concerns about that. Thank you for coming out today. Have a wonderful day.
Ooh, that's nice. It's like a horseshoe crab. Even here, they're swimming in a school. Like that. Then we got the bigger rays in here. Wow, they got this big cylindrical tank. All these fish in here. Wow. Like a million fish in here. So from the 3rd floor, we go down this circular path. The lifeline of the aquarium. Takes lots of filtration and piping to keep the water suitable for the animals. Continuing down the path. Alright, abundant life of the sound. Little turtles and sharks on the wall. Right before we went inside the entry point, I met one of my subscribers came up to me and said, "Hey, "Are you beyond Walt Disney Planet?" That was my old channel name before I changed it. I'm like, "Yes, I am." And he told me that he watches my stuff and he uses the information to visit the different places. So that is awesome to hear. I love meeting people. So if you do see me, you can come and say hi. Like I said, I love meeting people. It's always nice to meet a subscriber. Shows you what a small world we do live in. Alright, we're gonna go through the tunnel. This is the big tank that we saw in the middle. This.
Luke, wait, get back here.
So it might be a little bit loud here. We see a sea turtle. And the rays come through. So fantastic. Now so far there is no signage to tell us what these animals are or what type of fish and so forth we have in here. So once I find the information, I will definitely list it. This is from the second level. See down below there's other little portholes. Look at sea turtle. Oh, look at that. It's the lower portion of that giant cylindrical tank. All the fish swimming through it. Got a crab here at the bottom. So it's not all the different. It's all the same type of fish in here. There's a few different variations. Got this fish here. Looks to be the biggest fish in this tank. Got this little yellow one with a black square in the back. Trying to follow this guy around. Oh, he is beautiful. So it's nice to see some variations. Here we go, there's another one. I wonder if all these fish know each other. You know, after watching the Finding Nemo movies and Finding Dory, makes you wonder just what their community is like. Alright, we've got the deep waters of the Gulf. So this is the lowest portion of the big tank that we saw the sea turtles in. See the people walking along above, that's where we were. There's a little shark. It's a cute little shark. Little shark. So many different fish. gonna see in this tank. Got cottonwood grunt. Got African mooney. Got nurse shark. Got cownose ray. Got some look down. Some blue angelfish. Southern stingray. Got doctor fish.
You didn't hear it when we were walking?
Got some golden trevally. Spot fin porcupine fish. Got four-eyed butterfly fish. Got sandbar shark. Got sheephead. Green sea turtle. Got squirrel fish. Got pork fish. Got yellow tang. Got queen triggerfish. Got rock hind. A scrawled filefish. A spotted wobgong shark. Got cottonwet grunt. Showing you Mr. Shark again. This is cool, makes it look like you're walking through underwater caves. Get that. Ooh, there's Mr. Sharky. Swimming by. Got the yellow stripes. And the turtle is right here. And he's kind of just floating there. It's because he's sleeping. When they sleep, their bodies just kind of float there. A green moray eel. If you can see them. We also got laced moray eel. There's a Goliath grouper.
Can't see him because he's behind the bridge. Here he comes.
So trying to find the moray eel is going to be very, very difficult because he could be basically anywhere. See more of the turtle. So the moray eel could be in one of these holes. You usually gotta wait for them to stick their heads out. I just do not see them. So this is the biggest view you can see of this huge tank. See people walking by.
Here he comes.
Mr. Shark over there. So all sorts of aquatic life in here. Now that we know what everything is, got a few different types of sharks. So I'm back over to where the eels should be. The whole thing is being here at the right time to see them sticking their heads out. Alright, see you next time. Alright, so I asked the lady inside what those fish were in that big cylindrical tank. They're called false pilcher.
It's like a crocodile.
That was the one that was the most of the fish that were in that tank. False pilcher. So, looking in the water at Bernard Bayou, you can actually see the fish now. Just because of where the sun was earlier, there was so much reflection on the water, you couldn't really see much of anything. And the river otters are in the water now. Little guy down here. They're so cute.
Oh, that's about an otter.
There they are. Dolphins swimming by slowly. Alright, alligators are up out of the water. Oh, one's still in the water, but 2 out of 3. I just like the alligators. Get a much better view of the crocodile now. You can tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile from the size of their snout and the shape of it. Crocodiles have a longer snout, because alligators are usually wider and shorter. Both have lots of teeth though. So we're going to exit into the Gulf shop. Yeah, so this is the shop I got my hat this morning when I first got here. You see they have all sorts of stuff in here. All sorts of plush. This is where I got my hat. So they got lots of shirts. So the gift shop is where they make a bulk of their money for the facility. Lots of glass figurines you can buy. Plates. Aquariums are usually popular with school groups and church groups and summer camps, so they have little cheap gadgets, little toys you can purchase, or kids can get with the pocket money. Of course, you got lots of educational books, activity books, and cups and mugs and magnets, and lots of different jewelry. Alright, so I am officially outside of the aquarium, so I can take my mask off. I had a great time. This is not a huge facility, but being it's brand new, the design of it is fantastic. The inside, big giant tank with all sorts of different fish, sharks, rays, touch tanks they have inside. You just gotta wash your hands first. Got some dolphins. They got 3 bottlenose dolphins that they got from SeaWorld Orlando, Florida, so I probably saw them there. So if you have not already subscribed, please do so. Give me video a nice thumbs up. Lets me know that you enjoyed the video. Leave some comments down below what your favorite fish or aquatic animal was. If you have not already subscribed, please do so. I'm trying to grow the channel, visit more places. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.